Hi, it's Roland from Mindful Tips from the heart of the beautiful Hume Park, a bit south from Manchester. And today I'm gonna be fixing your self-esteem. This video is gonna have two parts. This is part one, obviously, and I'm gonna give you 5 advices how you should change your perspective on things to boost up your self-esteem. This whole thing is basically based on a book from Ann Gibbard, which is called 80 Self-Esteem Tips. I've got out the main ones, which I think are the key part of the book. So I'm going to show you the first 5. Okay, number 1. You have to stop comparing yourself to other people. Basically, it's all about, no matter how much money you earn, no matter what status you're in, no matter you got promoted at your job, it doesn't matter where you are in life, there's always going to be people above you until you compare yourself. So stop comparing yourself. You are an individual person, which makes you unique. Everybody been brought up in different environments, different families who start at a different financial level. So if you compete against other people, it all starts as an unfair competition in the first place. Like, imagine a running competition where people are starting the run from different distances. Somebody has shorter to finish, somebody has longer. So it's never fair to compare yourself to others. So stop it. Right. Number 2. Stop talking yourself down. There's loads of books about subconscious talks, stories you tell yourself. You have to be conscious of your thoughts, what you're telling yourself. How can you stop talking yourself down? You have to change the monologue inside your head into a positive monologue. In the morning, you can walk up into the mirror and say this 10 times. I love myself, I accept myself the exact way I am. If you start your day just like this, it can only go upwards. Try it. It's not really gonna work the first or second day, but after a week you're gonna start having a self-acceptance, having a feeling, having a change inside your monologues in your head. Be conscious all the time. Whenever there's a negative monologue, whenever you doubt yourself, stop it and say the exact opposite. Right. Number 3. You must accept a compliment with a thank you. I know it sounds a little bit off, but we used to just ignore compliments because we're not used to them. People get not a lot of compliments, to be honest, and therefore it's not really in our reality. So we tend to just simply ignore them or accept them, but forget about them. So I want you that every time somebody gives you a compliment, you say thank you and feel through the compliment completely within your body and genuinely appreciate and genuinely reward yourself by accepting the compliment and saying thank you. I appreciate their appreciation. Right. Number 4. You need to find positive influences and friends as well. I'm going to tell you something a little bit subtle now. It's a little bit a nuanced thing, and I want you to be open-minded with it. But we all have best friends we grew up with, and these best friends would never harm us. They would never do. But we are all human beings. And at the end, if they see you stepping forward, they see you stepping up, they see you improving, they're gonna feel a little bit jealous. Why? They are not improving themselves. So they're not gonna really empower you and push you forward to achieve your goals, because then subconsciously they would feel a lot, well, they would feel a little bit better about themselves, and they don't want that. They want to see you stay where you are so they can feel good about themselves, about not improving. You know, not everybody's into self-development or improvement, or not everyone's going to be an entrepreneur or do a new business. So we're different, but make sure you choose your friends as they are pushing you forward, they're positive, and they are there to help you and accept as you are. At the same time, the influences I'm talking about here is, let's just say you go on Facebook and you look at people's pictures they uploaded, they're like, they got the new car, they got on a holiday, it's amazing, they went to so far and nice, like Canary Islands or somewhere, and what it's gonna do with you is gonna be messing with your head, it's gonna make you feel a little bit jealous, a little bit bad about yourself, like why can you not afford to do the same? So it's a bad influence. Obviously, it's a bad influence if you do it every single time and it makes you feel awful. How you can selectively pick the good influences is, for instance, go on YouTube and subscribe for, let's just say, self-development videos or motivational videos or videos that's helping you to achieve your goal in life. And don't look at the media. It's usually it's media's there to scare you. To scare you to death that there's been this and that and that. Media's picking out news from the world, which is there for the mediocre people to get scared and do their job and be afraid of stepping up. It might be a bit deep now what I'm talking about, but I hope you get a sense of it. And the last one today, number 5. Acknowledge your fears. We all have fears. Since we were born, the biggest fear of a human being is falling. Every one of your fear is caused by a certain trauma that happened to you in your childhood, usually from the early ages of 0 till 3 or 4. For instance, I'm petrified of bicycle accidents and spiders. Probably because when I was young, I fell off a bike and I really injured myself. So I'm not saying I'm not cycling no more. I'm still doing it almost every day, but I just feel paranoid. And it's because what happened to me in my childhood, probably. The second one, I'm afraid of spiders. It's kinda a weakness if you look at me, but probably it's because I've been bit by a spider when I was very young, like 2 or 3, and probably it was painful. So since then, that's why we have fears. I'm good with them, I'm cool with them. I'm still challenging them every day by killing spiders. By the way, there's some people who's not afraid of spiders at all. They can literally just grab a spider and throw it out the window. Respect for that one. But that's not me, and probably there's not loads of people. At the end, you have to be okay with your fears. You have to be okay to talk about them, and okay to let other people know, and face them every day if you want to make them disappear, and they will go. Right, that was me from Hume Park, and I hope I gave you a few hints how you can improve your self-esteem. The second part is going to include the next 5 parts, so subscribe and comment down and be ready for the next part coming out. Talk to you later.